Hello from the other side. Just kidding. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. More than likely this is just going to be on Patreon. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, hello from May 4th. I don't know when you're going to watch it, if you watch it. If not, it's going to be a Patreon exclusive because copyright sucks when you're dealing with more than 4 songs. So we're going to be listening to Side 2, Buffalo Springfield's Retrospective, the best of basically. Which was, I think it was released in 68, right? After they, what was it? It was released. It was released in 69, and after, oh yeah, they disbanded in 68. That's what it was. So yeah, we listened to Side 1 last week, and now we're gonna listening to Side 2, which is Nowadays Clancy Can't Even Sing by Neil Young. Lead vocal Fury. Broken Arrow, Neil Young. Lead vocal Neil Young. Rock and Roll Woman by Stills. Lead vocal Stills, and then I Am a Child by Neil Young, lead vocal Neil Young, Go and Say Goodbye by Stephen Stills, and the lead vocal is Stills, and then also Expecting to Fly by Neil Young. And then Young is the only member of the group who appears on this recording on Expecting to Fly. Interesting. Well, thank you again to our Alpha Patron Joel for selecting this. Sorry it took so long to finish, bro. I just never have time to do anything. And as you can see, it's daytime out right now. I'm actually recording this on my 2nd anniversary. My girl hasn't answered me all day, so she must be sleeping. So good for her. All right, here we go. If y'all aren't subscribed, wait. You probably are subscribed, so I'm not even going to do all that. But if you aren't, and you're watching this in the future, subscribe. All right. First up, Nowadays, Clancy Can't Even Sing by Buffalo Springfield. 3, 2, 1, go.
Haze that's stomping all over my face. Where's that silhouette I'm trying to trace? Who's putting sponge in the bells I once rung and taking my gypsy before she's begun to sing in the meaning of what's in my mind before I can take home what's rightfully mine, joining and listening and talking in rhymes, stopping the feeling to wait for the time. Saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can't even sing.
Just sounds iconic.
And who's all hung up on that happiness thing? Who's trying to tune all the bells that he rings? And who's in the corner and down on the floor with pencil and paper just counting the score?
Oh, I love that.
Who's trying to act like he's just in between?
It's a smooth transition.
Like if you know that it's green, don't bother looking, you're too blind to see. Who's coming on like he wanted to be? Who's saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can't even sing. Who's coming home on old 95? Who's got the feeling, yeah, to keep me alive? Though having it, sharing it, ain't quite the same. Ain't a golden nugget, you can't lay a claim. Who's seeing eyes through the crack in the floor? There it is, baby, don't you worry no more.
I love Neil's vocals so much.
Writing this song, wishing and hoping he weren't so damn wrong. Who's saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can't even sing. Who's saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause now
that artwork is like iconic looking to me. It's beautiful.
Even sing.
Damn. That was really good. You could tell. You could definitely tell that was a Neil Young song. Broken Arrow. Is it live or is that just a part of the song? Yeah, it's just a part of the song. Okay. I was like, wait, what?
The lights turned on and the curtain fell down. And when it was over, it felt like a dream. They stood at the stage door and begged for a scream. The agents had paid for the black limousine that waited outside in the rain. Did you see them? Did you see them?
Did you see them in the river? They were there to wave to you. Could you tell that the empty quiver, brown-skinned Indian on the banks that were crowded and narrow, held a broken arrow?
What the fuck? That's trippy, yo. What the fuck? That's crazy. What the fuck? This is awesome.
18 years of American dream. He saw that his brother had sworn on the wall. He hung up his eyelids and ran down the hall. His mother had told him a trip was a fall, and don't mention babies at all. Did you see him? Did you see him?
Did you see him in the river? He was there to wave to you. Could you tell that the empty quiver, brown-skinned Indian on the banks that were crowded and narrow, held a broken arrow?
It's been a very interesting song. It's very trippy.
The streets were lined for the wedding parade. The queen wore
Wonder what
the
year this
white
one came
of
out.
the county of song. The black covered case on her horses had drawn, protected her king from the sun rays of dawn. They married for peace and were gone. Did you see them? Did you see them?
Did you see them in the river? They were there
What the fuck, man? Alright, I wasn't expecting that. I can admit that. What a song that was. I don't even know how to describe that. Okay, that is weird. What the fuck? That's funny.
Ought to know, and she's coming, singing soft and low, singing rock and roll. She's a joy to know.
That's good.
Make my plans, dream of faraway land, anything close at hand, and she will follow me. You know,
that's Palmer on the bass.
She's been by that time. I know, could it be she don't have to try?
Broken Arrow was on Buffalo Springfield again. Wow. Damn, that's such a good song. Sounds really familiar.
She's a friend.
That sounds like CSM. Now I guess I know where they got it. Mr. Stills.
She's just hard to find.
Rock and Roll Woman. That was good. I Am a Child, Neil Young.
I am a child, I last a while. You can't conceive of the pleasure in my smile. You hold my hand, rough up my hair. It's lots of fun to have you there. I gave to you, now you give to me. I'd like to know what you've learned. The sky is blue and so is the sea. What is the color when black is burned? What is the color? You are a man, you understand. You pick pick me up and you lay me down again. You make the rules, you say what's fair. It's lots of fun to have you there. I gave to you.
I wonder how young he was here.
You give to me. I'd like to know what you've learned. The sky is blue and so is the sea. What is the color when black is burned? What is the color? Child, I last a while. You can't conceive of the pleasure.
Damn, just like that. Fucking fade outs, bro. What's next? Go and say goodbye.
You asked me to read this letter that you wrote the night before, and you really should know better, cause she's worth a whole lot more.
Right.
Brother,
Yep.
you know you can't run away and hide. Is it you don't want to see her cry? Is that why you won't go and say goodbye? Then you said the fault was yours, and you really were to blame. 'Twas as if to close the doors and to hide away in shame. Brother, you know you can't run away and hide. Is it you don't want to see her cry? Is that why you won't go and say goodbye?
I love that beat.
Yes, and why? Tell me why? Can't you see that it's not right? It's a lie, it's a lie. Don't hide your sorrow in the night. Brother, you know you can't run away and hide. Is it you don't want to see her cry? Is that why you won't go and say goodbye?
Sounds familiar. I swear, like, his music sounds so much like CSN. Like, obviously, I know why, but, like, I guess he just took half the stuff with him.
And I know the pain is double, but for her it's even worse. You must face her with the trouble, so it's hurting like a curse. Brother, you know you can't run away and hide. Is it you don't want to see her cry? Is that why you won't go and say goodbye? Brother, you know you can't run away and hide. Is it you don't want to see her cry? Is that why you won't go and say goodbye? Go and say goodbye, go and say goodbye.
Quick. So quick. Last one. Expecting to Fly. Neil Young by himself. Apparently. And then Jack Nitschke did the arrangements.
There you stood on the edge of your feather, expecting to fly. Well, I laughed, I wondered whether I could wave goodbye.
it's beautiful but haunting at the same time.
I tried so hard to stand as I stumbled.
It's been a very more psychedelic side, it feels like.
So hard to laugh as I fumbled and reached for the love I'd found, knowing it was gone. If I ever lived without you, now you know I died. If I ever said I loved you, now
This feels like a Glenn Campbell song almost. The Wrecking Crew. Oh, his vocals, man. They're so haunting. Oh, and feels like a Jimmy Webb / Neil Young song. Wow. What an album, huh? What a way to end it. Well, I can safely say that I enjoyed this side more than the last. I think this one basically featured only... It was basically all them, right? Yeah, that's Young. Okay, so no, Nowadays Clancy Can't Even Sing. That was the only one with the lead vocal being Fury on this one. Or Fury, however you pronounce it. Broken Arrow was Neil Young. Rock and Roll Woman was Stills. I Am a Child was Neil Young. Go and Say Goodbye was Stills. And then Expecting to Fly was Young with Jack Nitsche. So yeah, it was definitely way more Neil Young and Stills on this, and that's kind of what I was here for it, you know. Obviously, other than Joel, you know, sending it in and asking me to do it, but that's like what the, I guess, appeal of the band was. I enjoyed the songs with Fury and the other guy, I think, on it, the first side, which was Kind Woman was Richie Fury, and On the Way Home was Fury. And then apparently another one I said incorrectly was also Fury last week. But it's just kind of confusing how this is. I know it's like a best of, so it's just picking songs from different albums, and it's hard to, for at least for me, I had to look up Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow is the only one that has an actual thing, and that was released on Buffalo Springfield again in '67. Nowadays Clancy Can't Even Sing is a song by the Canadian American folk rock band Buffalo Springfield, and it was released as their debut single in 1966. Neil Young wrote the song in Yorkville in 1965, shortly after returning from a series in Toronto. Commentators recognized Nowadays Clancy Can't Even Sing as one of Buffalo Springfield's signature songs, as well as a milestone in Young's progression as a songwriter. So yeah, that wasn't even a Fury song. That was just Neil Young with lead vocals being Fury. Okay, so yeah, this whole side is basically Neil Young and Stills. That's why I liked it so much more. The Still songs definitely reminded me of CSN a lot. It definitely had that folk vibe. They all had the folk vibe, but I feel like the Neil Young songs have more of like a psychedelic feel to them and a vibe. I don't know why. They just really make me think more and like open my mind up about, I connect to it more than some of the other ones, I guess you could say, on the first side, which I still really enjoyed the first side. I liked this whole entire album, honestly, but I think this side was stronger. And I was honestly thinking during the album, the art of the side doesn't exist anymore. You know, like the kids these days don't even understand what a side of an album is. They're like, what do you mean? Because even when I grew up, that wasn't a thing. It was just CDs. It was just one CD, you know? There was no split, or, you know, half and half, you know? There's no 6 songs and 6 songs, or 7 and 5, or whatever, you know? Or just, you know, having a whole side of an album and then flipping it over and doing a whole other side, you know? Like, that is completely lost in this generation. It's not even an idea anymore, you know. That just kind of like blew my mind, and sitting there thinking about it, I was just like, wow, that's crazy. It doesn't even exist anymore, and hasn't existed in a long time, you know. I know, of course, they still like press vinyl nowadays, and they have to split song, you know, but the art of it, actually designing it and like kind of writing it out that way and arranging songs in a way, you know, to like make it more impactful, I guess, on the listener, you know. I think that's really cool, and it's sad that it's a lost art. I don't know. I guess out of all these songs, man, I really liked Expecting to Fly. Like, I didn't expect that one to really resonate as much, but it really did. Let's see. It says it was written by Neil Young and performed for Buffalo Springfield again for their the 1967 album. It actually reached number 98 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1968. It was during one of the times that Neil Young had left the band. He booked a studio to record the song with outside musicians under the impression it would be for a Neil Young solo project rather than for Buffalo Springfield. Producer Jack Nitzsche provided the orchestral arrangement, providing a string section plus an English horn. This song does not feature any other member except for Young. Yeah, definitely. It says that in the 2018 music documentary film Echo in the Canyon, it is suggested Expecting to Fly marks and exemplifies a shift in the late 1960s movement from group-oriented folk rock compositions towards more individualized performances from single artist recordings. Interesting. I didn't really catch that, but I guess it was my first listen, so I guess I can't really expect to catch that, but I think that's very interesting. I'll have to watch the documentary. Is that the one about the Laurel Canyon stuff? It's about, oh wow, David Crosby, Jackson Browne, Tom Petty, the Beach Boys, Fiona Apple. Wow, interesting. I'll have to watch that maybe. Maybe we'll have to do that for like a whole actually like, you know, reaction for it or something. But yeah, out of all this, I definitely say Expecting to Fly, Broken Arrow, which was one of the trippiest songs I've ever heard, honestly. And it was by Buffalo Springfield, and it was from 1967. That's crazy. I really enjoyed it. The bass, I know the bass player changes throughout all of this. I like Palmer's probably the best out of all of them. He had a really good sound in all the songs he was on. The drummer, it doesn't even really say. I know it changes from like, you know, album to album. For Buffalo Springfield, again, it was, I know his name, but I always forget it. Hold on. It is Dewey Martin. Yeah, he was the drummer. I don't know if he was for all of them, but I know that he was that for the ones, at least from that album. He's got a good sound to him. I think you guys said he was a drummer throughout, but then there was someone else who said he wasn't, so I don't know. I'm confused. I get confused easily, sorry. But I enjoyed, honestly, all of it. I think Broken Arrow and Expecting to Fly definitely are my favorite. And yeah, what an album. Thank you so much, Joel. I appreciate you guys watching. I don't know, man. This band is, there's something strange about this band. I know they didn't last that long, but I don't know if it's just like the mix of Neil Young and Steven Stills and those other guys. I don't know, man. There's just something strange about it. Not in a bad way, but like I can't put my finger on it. Like there's really nothing else that sounds like this, you know, like there's folk rock, definitely. I know this is folk, but there's also this almost psychedelic undercurrent of it. And it's like, if you really listen, you can like really catch some weird stuff at points. And I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe it's just my weird ears picking up strange things that don't exist, or it could just be crazy. I don't know, but I just felt like there was this weird, I don't know, maybe it was some MK Ultra shit, or maybe I'm just recording during the day and I'm in a different I'm a different mindset that I usually am, I guess, at night. I really am more of a nighttime person than a midday person. It's strange. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm always happier and like more in tune with things at nighttime, but sometimes I have to record during the day, and you get me during the day. That is what it is. It's daily instead of nightly. Oh my god, there's so many Lee jokes. It's great, man. I love having this name, even though it's not even my real name. It's funny, right? So my dad went by though, so I just kind of took over. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. You're probably watching this on Patreon, so I don't have to spiel about Patreon. But if you're watching on YouTube like a month in the future, in the middle of the summer, it's probably hot as fuck right now when you're watching this. Hello from the past, and hopefully everything's going well. Yeah, join the Patreon. There's a link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And there's also a PayPal link as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.